New week, new game. And right now I'll talk about a game called Gatekeeper. This game is really fun. I have a good number of hours in Risk of Rain 2 and have played several other games in the same vein. Vampire Survival Space, probably something around 300 hours all told, 270 hours in Risk of Rain 2, and I consider myself familiar and dare I say good at these games. I saw this game in the past but left it since I heard it was unreasonably difficult, but picked it up during the sale after convincing some friends. That being said, this game is difficult. There is some learning involved and I found it much more difficult than most of the other games I've played. However, perhaps because of my experience, I really enjoyed it. Nothing ever felt truly unfair, and once I played a half dozen games, I was consistently looping at least once. It's a good and reminds me a lot of Risk of Rain 2 with items. The vertical is cool and the secrets are fun. If you're familiar with those kind of games, this is a good one and will provide a challenge, but I don't think it's as bad as others make it out to be. You have to be proactive with your build, you have to list the direction of where you want to go with it, but it's very generous in letting you to put builds together. The scrapper, printer, one single thing here, all items break down into generic points depending on the rarity, so you can turn 3 to 4 commons into the legendary of your choice to scrap. My major complaint is that I play solo and the difficulty is just too much. When I first started playing, I was able to beat the bosses at least sometimes, and at least pass a few levels on the run. The last time I played, the first boss just slaughtered me consistently and it was not fun anymore. The most fun I had when I managed to join a co-op game and got paired with a player who was much better than me, because I learned a lot of strategies and the boss fights became doable. Still not easy, but I made much farther than on run that I ever made solo. But the few times I've tried after that, there's been no one else in the lobby and I don't have gaming friends, so not fun for me. Some characters feel a lot better than others, but only a few feel awful. I have gotten at all but at least one, and my personal favorite, and I think the best, is the Mediator. The second one, Nidun or something, has the best mobility skill I've ever seen, teleport anywhere on the screen or off with mechanics, but feels fairly weak. Echo is nifty but doesn't scale as well as Mediator. The others are alright. Give it a shot, ignore the difficulty complaints and see for yourself. Experience putting builds together yourself in probably my most though. My biggest complaint is that I can't get 16 locations achievement as I have for various reasons, crashed or gotten DC'd from my own lobby around the time I'm close to looping the third time. I'll also say I've always played with at least one person, and all of them are also experienced with the space. Next time I play, I'm going to start playing at 200% difficulty, as I find riding the edge of the knife to be the most fun. Maybe you don't, but there's an awesome game underneath here. I also appreciate the truthfulness of the developers. For instance, when you're near an unpredictable object, the camera zooms in slightly. In single-player runs, enemies slow down when the artifact selection menu is open, making it easier to learn what each artifact does and saving time for the future encounters. While the characters are unique, their balance isn't perfect. The mechanics of each character are distinct and engaging enough to keep them entertained for hours. But I feel that melee characters are somewhat underpowered compared to the ranged ones. Many artifacts that should benefit melee attacks more, e.g. Bad Mood, are also overpowered for ranged characters. On harder difficulties, a fun run relies too much on either finding a good friends to create a large amount of right artifacts or having extraordinary control over the character. I hope the developers will balance the game more in the future, but this is not a deal breaker for me. My final and best piece of advice: it's only to unlock items that look good. You have a limited ability to take them out of your item pool later, so know that once you unlock something, you've polluted your item pool for near good, so just be aware of that. Hopefully they fix the crashes. This is a save game function, would be really nice to have that. Thanks guys for watching this review, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and see you in the next reviews. See you.